My machine is full of malware. Should I just get a new computer? No. Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com. Here's a question and a scenario that I actually hear fairly often. I give up. My computer has been infected with malware, lots of it, and I can't seem to get rid of it all. I'm ready to throw in the towel. Should I just get a new computer? Wouldn't that just solve everything? Let me be clear. You never need to buy a new computer just because of malware. I regularly hear from people with machines infected with multiple pieces of malware. Their computer is crippled, and they just want it to work. If that's you and you're at the point where you're considering getting a new computer because of it, stop. Before you get out your credit card, let me clear out some confusion and save you some cash. The fundamental concept getting lost here is the difference between computer hardware and computer software. The components of your computer, the box, the power supply, disks, the monitor, those are all hardware. Those are physical things that you could see and touch and feel. Windows, your applications, your data, your pictures, and anything else stored on your computer, they're all software. It's all data. Nothing more than a big collection of ones and zeros, quite literally, stored on magnetic, electronic, or optical media. Malware is software. It's nothing more than data. Data crafted to cause your computer to misbehave, but data nonetheless. And data can be erased. Now, when you get a new computer, besides all that brand spanking new hardware, you also get completely new software. That new computer comes with a new installation of the operating system. New installations of the applications you use will either be pre-installed on the machine or you'll reinstall those applications you've downloaded or purchased yourself. The bottom line is that when you get a new computer, you're getting completely new, refreshed software. Unless you reinstall the malware is gone because you've started over from scratch. You don't need a new computer to do that. Replacing your computer because of malware is like getting a new toaster because the bread was moldy. Yeah, you'll probably get fresh bread at the same time and all will be well. But you could have just cleaned your toaster. You can clean your computer. But that's what I've been doing, I can hear you say. Yes and no. There are several approaches to malware removal. One approach, of course, is to run the anti-malware tools and follow the instructions to remove the malware while leaving your system otherwise, hopefully, unaffected. That's a common first step. And a second, and a third, and a fourth step until your patience wears out. And that's probably what you've been doing. That's where many people give up. There's another step you can take. I call it the nuclear option. It's the 100% guaranteed 5-step approach to removing all malware from your machine without buying a new computer. Step 1, back up your computer using a complete system image. Yes, you'll be backing up the malware, but you'll also be backing up everything else, including everything you care about and everything you didn't know you might need. Number 2, reformat the computer. This will erase everything, including the malware. It's gone. Now, the reformat may be part of the next step, but I want to call it out because of what it does. It removes everything, including your malware. Step 3, reinstall Windows from scratch from the original installation media. You can use the same version, or honestly any version your hardware supports. Heck, you can use any operating system you might care to switch to, for that matter. Step 4, reinstall your applications from scratch, meaning fresh downloads or from your installation media. These are the programs you use that didn't come pre-installed with Windows. Office suites, different browsers or email programs, image management tools, and so on. Step 5, carefully restore your data from the backup or wherever else you stored it. I want to say, again, do this carefully because you want to avoid reinstalling any malware. Generally, data backed up before the malware arrived should be safe. The malware is gone. You now have all new software on your computer. It's like buying a new computer, except you didn't have to buy a new computer. And it gets rid of even the worst malware. Now, I do have to talk about what's actually better. Prevention is the best approach to malware. Don't get it in the first place. My free ebook, Internet Safety: 7 Steps to Keeping Your Computer Safe on the Internet, has a great overview of the steps you should take to keep your computer, your existing old computer, safe. But stuff happens to the best of us. That's another reason I'm such a strong proponent of regular system image backups. If your machine becomes infested with malware, a backup is another way to completely save the day. You can restore your computer to an image taken before the infestation. Or you can restore your machine to an image you took on the day you got the computer. That's like starting over from scratch without needing to reinstall everything that was on the machine that day. In either case, the malware is gone. And once again, you didn't have to buy a new computer. Okay, maybe you just want an excuse. There are lots of reasons to get a new computer, but recovering from a malware infection is not one of them. If you just want a new computer, then get a new computer. Don't wait for a disaster to make an excuse. Switching to a new computer is much more pleasant if you're not trying to avoid transferring over the malware that got you into a bad situation. You're also much more likely to make a reasoned choice if you're not under the gun to get a new computer fast. So, sure, get a new machine if you want to. Just don't kid yourself into thinking that you have to do it because of malware. If your computer is infested with malware, then just use one of the techniques I've discussed to remove the malware. No new machine is required. If you want a new machine, get a new machine. But do it when the stakes and the pressure aren't as high. For updates, for comments, for links related to this topic and more, visit askleo.com/17067. I'm Leo Notenboom, and this is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.